Hello folks, welcome to Skillet. Today's menu, first, oh yeah, Salmon SLT. I need a napkin. So good. Smoked salmon as a BLT. Absolutely. Dynamite. I think you're going to like this one a lot. If you like salmon, this is going to work. Let's watch how I do this one. Okay, today's ingredients for this recipe include red bell pepper, green bell pepper, white onion, capers, and fresh garlic. Right. Spices, onion powder, garlic powder, cracked pepper, and parsley. I didn't say anything about salt because I'm not going to use it. I've got 1 cup of breadcrumbs. Those are just seasoned breadcrumbs. You can use Italian style, panko style, whatever you like. I'll also be using 1 egg with this recipe. And the star ingredient is going to be the salmon. I picked that up yesterday. Where I put it. There it is. Now, I'm going to use Wild Nova. This is a smoked salmon. Now, the only reason I'm using this brand or this whatever, I bought one and got one free. So, to me, that's a good deal. This is wild caught salmon, omega-3. I don't think you can beat that. So, there's no bones in this, which was why I looked for that in particular. I didn't want to have to go through all the trouble of deboning what I'm working on here. So, I'm going to have to go ahead and cut this stuff all up. And we'll be right back, and I'll be sauteing this in a pan in the meantime. Okay, a little bit of olive oil in the pan here. Oops. About a tablespoon is enough. Even though I gushed it on there. Oops. I'll get these opened up and then I'll start mincing this up. I'm kind of glad that there's not going to be any bones, because I remember when I was a kid, I loved the cakes, but gosh, I hated all those bones. My dad wasn't very good at taking bones out. That was up to the person eating them. Didn't get the bones. So this is going to be a breeze in that regard. No bones. If I had a meat grinder, this job would probably be easier. I don't know if this kind of meat could go into a meat grinder or not. I've never done that before. Put fish through a meat grinder. That's an interesting idea. I was thinking about it. I will get one eventually. I want to get one of those hand crank jobs, the old-fashioned style. I don't want one that runs on electricity. I think that they're just better for small recipes, and if I'm only doing it for myself, and I don't think I need one of those expensive electrified jobs. I don't think I need to do that. I had to do a cheat. Oh, those are so good. Okay. Get this into the pan. Just enough to get the onions with a little bit of a shine, glistening shine to them. Turn that off now, because they're not going to be cooking the heck out of it. Now I got to let it cool down. Okay. I think it's just about done. We're talking the fastest saute. Where it's all. A minute, maybe two, at tops. And no more. Just as the onion is turning translucent, we want to get this out of here. It's just enough to put a little heat on the capers and onions, and soften up the bell peppers a bit. It's looking pretty good. I think that is enough. So that comes out of the pan. And we're going to let this sit and cool down. I don't want to put the salmon in here just yet. I want that to cool off just a bit. That's got to cool down. We'll spread it around so it'll take less time to do that. Just like that. And that's what we're looking for, that kind of consistency. Just like that. Now, I'm not going to add the spice to it yet. That's not time to do that. But I will do this one now. Chop it up the same as I've done the other. And we'll be right back. I won't put you through all that. Okay, so now I went ahead and separated that so I can get it to cool down a bit quicker. A little bit of a water bath going on. I'll split this in two because I don't know if I have enough salmon or not, and I don't want to put too much of my mirepoix in the mix only to realize I didn't have enough. So we'll go ahead and just mix this up real good. After I do that, I'm going to add the spices to it. It looks like what I have here is the perfect amount. So splitting it in half was a good idea. That's okay, because I don't have that much salmon. I'll go ahead and just do it that way. I'm going to save the rest of this for the next time I do this, which probably isn't going to be very long from now, because I always like my fish cakes, salmon cakes. Those are so good. Salmon croquettes, gotta love it. Okay, so I need another bowl to put that in temporarily. So I'm going to take the spices and just add all that right in there. And this, I'm going to go ahead and shovel that into my spice bowl. It's not that much, but it would have been too much. So sometimes you have to do this in a bit of a fluid state and not over add stuff, and so I didn't. I did it this way, which is good. Just put that right there for now. And I can take all that, spices and all, into the bigger bowl, because I'm going to add those breadcrumbs and an egg and finish the blending process. There we go. Here we go. Probably only going to put half of this in here, because I don't want to overdo it. Half a cup of breadcrumbs looks like it's about the right amount. And 1 egg. That's a medium that I'm using. More than enough. Okay. Just need to wash that off a bit. Now, wash my hands off a bit. And go ahead and blend this up. Get all those crumbs incorporated with the egg. I've seen other people do this different ways. I've seen mayonnaise thrown in it. I'm not going to put mayo in this. There's no way. The egg is my binder. And there's eggs in mayo, so I'm almost there, except I don't need all that sugar and nonsense that's in that. So I'm not going to do it that way. Now, this is looking pretty good. Yeah, it's gotten a little bit drier than it was, which is where I want it. But the breadcrumbs have worked out perfectly for this. I can't wait. This is actually making me hungry, just in anticipation. How's that? There's a big one, huh? That's a big one. We're not going to make it like that. No, just joking. I suppose you could, but nah. We'll cut it in two and have 2 big cakes. There's always that idea. I don't think I'll do that either. What I'm going to do is turn this into like hamburger style patties and fry them up. What to do. I got my hamburger press, and that's how I'm going to do that. Shouldn't take too long to crank out a few of these. I think I'll probably make about 4 patties with that. That looks like about 4 patties. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll get 5. Who knows? I'll get enough. I could freeze them after I fry them up. Why not? Nah, we'll just do it by hand. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. That's about 2 ounces right there. If you want to measure these, you can. What about 2 ounces ought to do it? Pull that back, and voila. We got patty number 1. I gotta get me another plate for this. I think I'm gonna have a need for a plate to put them on, at least temporarily. Okay. There's one. We'll do another one. It's real easy to do. Just pull off another, about the size of your palm of your hand. That'll do it. Plop that right on there. If you don't have one of these presses, quick, run over to Dollar Tree. Or you can just pat them with your hand, which works too. That's the way my dad used to do it, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. because I think this looks better. Certainly is going to cook better. Another one. Just looking like about at least 5, could be 6. Put that in there. Put that over. And that's another one. These are really making me hungry. Yeah, I think that's about, yeah, I'll get 2 more. So that's 5 of them. 5 in all. I'm going to put these in the fridge for about 30 minutes to set. Heck, you could turn these into salmon burgers if you wanted to. It would roll. There's always an idea. You could even make, instead of a BLT, an SLT, salmon, lettuce, and tomato. What's that? That would be a new invention. I think that's what I'm going to do. That'll be today's menu. A salmon LT, yes. If you wanted to add bacon to it, you could add bacon to it. Knock it out. I don't think you would need the bacon because, like I said, this salmon is smoked. So that's already a winner. Salmon dinner. Press that down. Presto Chingo. We got the last one. And we just cover this so we don't get a fishy smell in the fridge. That's what's known as really using your wrap. Getting every bit out of it. Yep, total cover job. There we go. They go in the fridge for 30 minutes, and then we'll be right back out here frying them up. Go. That goes in the sink. And while that's resting in the fridge, I got a mess to clean up. I hope you tried this recipe. I think you're really going to like it. I know I'm going to. I'm right here. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, it's time to fry one of these up. Take this one right here. I'm going to fry one because I can't eat more than one. So we'll put those back in the fridge. Probably going to freeze them. Probably. We'll see how that goes. I may have to cook them first. Guess my thing's not hot. Okay, it'll get hot in a minute. Got my secret ingredient out. A lemon is my secret ingredient. a fresh lemon at that. I almost didn't drop a seed, but I did. No worries. We got the seed out of there. Put about a tablespoon of olive oil in the pan to do this. Shouldn't take too long to finish it. So I gotta have some lemon with my tea later today. Now, if you wanted, you could put lemon zest in the mix as you're mixing it. There's always that option. I didn't do it today, but I knew I was gonna sprinkle some lemon juice on it. I haven't had these in so long. I can't even tell you how long it's been. It's been decades, literally, since I've had salmon patties or cakes or croquettes. But I think I'm going to start. Obviously, I'm starting today. So, yeah. This is really, really good. And drop just a little bit more oil on that pan. And it should do it. Okay. You won't need salt. And that's because the meat is smoked. It's cured with salt. So adding salt is not a good idea. Now these 2 packs I bought, they're 3 ounces each. 3 ounces versus 85 grams. If that's how you measure. I don't, but they have both measurements on the pack. So 6 ounces total will get you 5 cakes. Nearly forced that one out of existence. Oh wow, Gordon, are you around? He'd yell at me, wouldn't he? That's okay. I'll go ahead and take that out of there though. Ooh, that is done enough. I need to move this off the heat or it'll smoke me out of the apartment. So there it goes. Let's see what we got. Take a taste. Huh. Oh yeah, that is so good. Pretty hot, but so good. Oh yeah, that's perfection. That I'm gonna have to get a piece of bread and put that on it. That is really, really good. Bon appetit, my friends. I hope you make this. This is really really good. I'm going to get some of that onion. I think I'm going to do this like a BLT. Oh yeah. That is so good. Be right back. So here we go. I just couldn't resist. I had to do it. How about that? Salmon SLT. Not a BLT, but an SLT. Salmon, lettuce, and tomato. On sourdough bread. Oh yeah. Now I am hungry. That's my lunch. Y'all have a good day. I hope you make this. I guarantee you it's going to be good. Leave a comment below if you like it.